They've upgraded the foul to a intentional foul on Ashley Baez. So North Texas, so a costly mistake early for Baez.
Not sure it was necessarily intentional, but it surely.
Foul was upgraded after the review. Offense is cold as Hotel AC right now, Jerry. 2.5 minutes in. Both teams looking for their first basket. North Texas gets it inside. Wooten, turnaround, shot rolls out. Rebounds. North Texas gets it inside. Wooten, turnaround, shot rolls out. Rebounds Zay Dyer as she climbs the all-time rebounding list. Push in transition. Another mistake.
The Trojans are trying to run, but they're just turning it over. Not protecting the basketball. Neither team has valued the ball much early.
Both of these teams played Monday night in victories to get to this round. 3 ball on the way from the mean green, and it goes. On the way from the mean green, and it goes. That's Deck. Able to connect from deep. North Texas with a 4-0 lead over 3 minutes into this one. Wagner drives to the basket, splits the defense, can't finish. Rebound, ball is loose. Mo Jackson comes up with it. Mo Jackson working underneath, and she gets the basket.
That's where she does her work. That's where she earns her spot on the roster, is just hard work, lunch pail work down low. And her and Lampkin are really going at each other down low on the low block.
That started with Wagner getting a great look. Could not complete it, but Mo Jackson was right there to clean the glass. Trojans down 2. Shot clock down to 3 inside. Zay Dyer knocks it away. It
doesn't just block it, but blocks it off the knee of Brackens, and Troy will maintain or take over possession.
Heads up defensive play. Stitch Guyon's in the game as she advances it to Dyer. Now the Trojans will set up in the half court with Wagner. Deck guarding Wagner tight. She'll flip to Zay. Aguero uses the screen, splits the defense, looking for Mo underneath. Mo saves it. Ball is loose. Stolen by North. Aguero uses the screen, splits the defense, looking for Mo underneath. Mo saves it. Ball is loose. Stolen by North Texas. North Texas will push. Nearly a turnover there, but they reset. Inside, Brackens working on Mo. Mo Jackson, get out of my office.
It's a couple of blocks already for Jackson.
Inside, Brackens working on Mo. Mo Jackson, get out of my office.
It's a couple of blocks already for Jackson since she came in off the bench.
North Texas able to secure the rebound, but that one's going to go off Troy and out of bounds. Her familiarity with North Texas's roster, and she says, yeah, I know them all.
Know them all.
Deck looking to get it inside. Trojans swarm, and a held ball. Zay Dyer with the
blocks. A held ball here for Dyer, and Troy will bring it in against the press.
We didn't talk about it too much in the pregame. Lampkin, one of the best players in program history, making a strong case to have her jersey retired, but the Trojans have been all over her early. Inside to Mo Jackson. Mo Jackson off the window. Good
to go.
Check out the enthusiasm from Shalana Wagner after Mo Jackson dropped that one in. Jackson with all 5 of Troy's points, and the Trojans take their first lead of the game 5 minutes into the first quarter.
Foul on Deja Brackens, by the way, her first.
First foul of the game against North Texas. Deck driving in, it's knocked away. Stitch got a hand on it. Deck driving in, it's knocked away. Stitch got a hand on it. Jenkins comes up with the loose ball. Imani Jenkins calls her own number and hits the elbow. Elbow jumper. Trojans building some momentum, take a 3-point lead. That shot won't fall. Mo Jackson. Trojans building some momentum, take a 3-point lead. That shot won't fall. Mo Jackson saves it. Here comes Troy.
Troy on a 7-0 run with the basketball.
Inside to Zay Dyer, off glass and good for the Trojans, and a 5-point lead. North Texas looking to answer back. Lampkin at the elbow. Trojan post Swarmer, she'll pass it outside. 10 on the shot clock, inside to Lampkin. Lampkin gets that one up and in. Lampkin gets that one up and in. Powers that one over the Troy defense. Long pass from Wagner underneath. Zay Dyer.
When they first go up against the Trojans, just aren't ready for Dyer's ability to run the floor. She's a big, but she will run the floor in transition well ahead of that pass.
A gifted quarterback, Shalana Wagner, able to connect with Zay Dyer there as North Texas answers back with a jumper.
Nice job by Desiree Wooten there. Contact here, but no foul as Troy crosses the timeline.
Shalana Wagner splits the defense. Ball is loose. Wagner looking for the highlight reel pass.
As Troy crosses the timeline.
Shalana Wagner splits the defense. Ball is loose. Wagner looking for the highlight reel pass, and it gets away from the intended target. Mo Jackson. Big time. And you can add 3 more in the opening quarter of this one. Foul on Troy, but Peguero initiated the contact, so we'll get her for the foul. That's the 4th on Troy in the quarter. 1st on Peguero in the game. North Texas trailing by 3 after the Trojans went on a 9-0 run to take the lead. 3 ball on the way from Brackens, and she nails the game at 11. Second made 3 of the first quarter for North Texas.
This is for a team that averages only 4 per game.
They're going to need 3 of the first quarter for North Texas.
This is for a team that averages only 4 per game.
They're going to get a held ball. Trojans pressing off of the inbounds. North Texas working to get it across, and they will with Deck. Dyer playing tough defense right in Deck's face. Now she will pull up and get Zay for the contact. On that attempt, as Zay tried to block it from behind, and now Kyla Deck shoots a pair of 5 free throws.
Yeah, they're
in this game.
67% shooter as a team. Deck will get the second one here to make it 2 out of 6 overall.
12-11, North Texas takes a 1-point lead. Foul on North Texas, trying to deny as Fortuna Niawa was held trying to catch it. Jenkins has it knocked away, and it's going to be a possession change, but referee was right there, and we'll stay with Troy.
Both teams, particularly those guards, very active with the hands, and a foul called here on the Peguero shot.
Bree Peguero draws the one error.
She's got an odd stroke to a little kind of 3/4 rotation on the basketball, but she's very accurate. And of course, we bring it up.
Troy from Mercer. Misses the first, makes the second.
The foul to tally her second instead of Bracken's second.
North Texas stolen away by Troy. Zay Dyer gets a hand on it. Morris comes up with it.
Second instead of Bracken's second.
North Texas stolen away by Troy. Zay Dyer gets a hand on it. Morris comes up with it. Trojans kick it out to Bree in the corner. Off the rim. Morris comes up with it. Trojans kick it out to Bree in the corner. Off the rim. Peguero had a shot she liked, couldn't finish. Attacking the basket. Attacking the basket. And scoring. That's Hardaway. 14-12. 90 seconds left in the first quarter. Morris finds, looking for Zay. That ball in the first quarter. Morris finds, looking for Zay. That ball got away from him. Stolen by North Texas. Out of bounds, last touch by the basketball. That break started with the live ball turnover after, felt like Kai Morris wasn't sure who she wanted to pass it to, right? It was halfway to Wagner, halfway to Dyer, and it ends up in the hands of a player for the Mean Green. North Texas by 2, coming up on the final minute of the first. Bagero has it for the Trojans. Off her foot, she'll chase it down. 10 on the shot clock. Wagner to Bagero. Trojans got to hurry. Bree launches and hits. They're going to call it a three-pointer. Bree Bagero.
Off balance, got it over the defender.
Stolen away.
Was still in midcourt.
Bagero, Niao, Bree Bagero.
Off balance, got it over the defender.
Stolen away.
Was still in midcourt.
Bagero, Niawo on the move. Fortuna under the basket. Fortuna under the basket. Trojans take a 3-point lead. Mid-range jumper won't fall. Trojans take a 3-point lead. Mid-range jumper won't fall. Wagner pulls it down. Here comes Troy ahead to Stitch. To the basket. Stitch. Runner. Off glass. No. Rebound. Held ball. Trojans will. Down here comes Troy ahead to Stitch. To the basket. Stitch. Runner. Off glass. No. Rebound. Held ball. Trojans will. We don't need it. They'll be fine. Trojans leading by 3 with the ball. Shot clock and game clock almost in lockstep. Wagner to the basket. Draws the foul. And she'll have a chance at a triple play. Misses the free throw. Final. Misses the free throw. Final seconds of the first quarter. North Texas will have to push to get a shot up. They cross midcourt. Ahead to Wooten. 3-ball on the way. Deck had a good look.
Had a 20.7 rebounds in that loss. They just ran out of gas and ran out of players at the end against Troy.
Corbett's a freshman. She's going to be really good before her career is finished. Trojans lead heading into the second quarter. Jump shot from Lampkin. Can't hit before her career is finished. Trojans lead heading into the second quarter. Jump shot from Lampkin. Can't hit. Troy pulls it down. Looking to run. Wagner travels. Wagner regathered it. And the referee whistles it for a turnover.
Both of these teams, very active hands, challenge the dribble, challenge every pass. Boy, what about that spin move by? The Mean Green big, Tamisha Lampkin. Spin move gets her a bucket.
Lampkin, one of the best players in school history. All-time leading rebounder in the history of North Texas women's basketball. Stolen by the Mean Green. Lampkin, one of the best players in school history. All-time leading rebounder in the history of North Texas women's basketball. Stolen by the Mean Green. Miscommunication, and then North Texas under the basket. Hardaway, swarmed by Wagner. She'll throw it outside. 3
turnovers plaguing both teams. 7 turnovers for the Mean Green, 6 for the Trojans. We're just underway in the second quarter.
Lampkin's usually pretty close to the paint when North Texas is in the half court. We'll see if that's the only time that's called tonight, but turnover gives it back to the Trojans. Wagner inside to Jackson. Jackson working on Lampkin. Jackson scores. Just enough touch underneath for Mo Jackson. Trojans lead by 5. Lampkin underneath going right at Jackson, and Lampkin finishes off the window.
You see, she likes the contact almost because she can tell where the defender is. She finds her, spins the other.
Player is right there when the ball carrier comes down, and the extra step gives it back to North Texas, trailing by 3. Mean Green, foul. Jenkins has to want to play well in this one against a team from her hometown. 7 to begin this game. In a close game, that'll drive a coach crazy. Deck hits the second after missing the first. Trojans by 2. Ball is loose. Mo Jackson regathers.
And garbage collector there, just waited for the smoke to clear, picked it off the defender and laid it in.
Jackson able to keep her cool when things break down as Lampkin, Wooten, Deck, and Lampkin are going to play tremendous minutes tonight. Lean on your starters. We saw that with Chattanooga. We'll see if North Texas is better prepared as Lampkin misses them both. Texas is better prepared as Lampkin misses them both.
Well, that's the one thing she doesn't do well, though. Leads the AAC in rebounding, double-doubles, field goal percentage, top 3 in scoring. First team all AAC is Wagner.
Shalana.
All AAC is Wagner.
Shalana.
Splits the defenders.
Shalana Wagner, extra crispy under the basket. North Texas has missed 7 free throws in this first half. They trail by 6. 7.5 left in the second quarter. Peguero defending Hardaway. Hardaway pulls up. Off glass and in. Off glass and in.
Hardaway.
Hardaway, the Jonesboro, Arkansas native. She makes it a 4-point game again.
Wagner just proving a tough match-off off the dribble for the Mean Green. Back-to-back drives and scoring at the rim.
Mid-range jump shot fall. Mid-range jump shot falls for Lampkin. 8 points in this first half for the leading scorer for North Texas. Violent collision under the basket.
Forward for her to be out a long time. Not just of what she does offensively, but she's their best defender as well.
Trojans with the basketball, leading by 4. Niawo pulls up from the top, off target, and a foul against.
Coach Rigby wants there from Niawo. She takes a jumper at the top of the key.
Niawo has some range, but generally does more of her damage inside. That ball is loose and stolen by North Texas. Poked it away before range, but generally does more of her damage inside. That ball is loose and stolen by North Texas. Poked it away before it got to Niawo. 3 ball, more, no. Rebound, North Texas. North Texas grabs the offensive rebound after the miss, and it's away before it got to Niawo. 3 ball, more, no. Rebound, North Texas. North Texas grabs the offensive rebound after the miss, and it's Lampkin who's able to score.
Lampkin held to just 2 points in the first quarter, but 8 already here in the second quarter. First
Ball
team
is
in double
loose.
figures.
Trojans come up with it. Nearly another turnover off some miscommunication as North Texas. That ball stolen away from Peguero. Deck gets a hand on it. Nearly another turnover off some miscommunication as North Texas. That ball stolen away from Peguero. Deck gets a hand on it. Running the floor. Mean Green. And the foul. For the foul after Moore hits the layup. 6-0 run as North Texas misses another after Moore hits the layup. 6-0 run as North Texas misses another free throw in this first half, and it's disrupts, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Mean Green.
Troy with 2 of their starting guards in a little bit of foul trouble. 2 apiece for Baez and Peguero.
Wagner gets it ahead to Morris. Elbow jumper from Kai Morris.
It started a lot of games early in the year. She's a really good bench player.
Trojans love when she's confident with that shot, and she wasted no time hitting that one. Deck pulls up from the free throw line. That one goes. Free throw line. That one goes. Trading baskets, and we're tied at 29 midway through the second quarter. Zay Dyer gets it down low and finishes. Big 4 rebounds. She's tied the record.
We could see from our vantage point she was calling for the basketball. Wagner got it to her in good shape.
6 points as well for Zay Dyer. Lampkin, Niawo in her face. Shot won't fall. Lampkin, Niawo in her face. Shot won't fall. Tough defense by Troy down low. The Trojans take it back with the lead. Shalana Wagner underneath. Layup is too strong. Great work. The Trojans take it back with the lead. Shalana Wagner underneath. Layup is too strong. Great work getting to the basket. Could not finish. Lampkin on the trail, and she hits in the lane. On the trail, and she hits in the lane to tie the game at 31.
Well, she has absolutely caught fire here in the second quarter.
Up and down basketball from these two teams. Wagner, 3. Bullseye. Wagner right in front of the Troy bench. Gives her team a 3-point lead. Wagner hit 3 threes against Chattanooga. First time this season she's hit 3 threes in a game.
She's got 7 here in the second quarter, too. 7 points, not 7 threes, but
on the perimeter. 5 on the shot clock. Wooten. Jumper goes. Jumper goes. Ties the game at 34. Zay Dyer, it's knocked away. Zay gets it back. She'll keep it herself. Go to the basket. Zay Dyer. Shot won't fall. Zay gets it back. She'll keep it herself. Go to the basket. Zay Dyer. Shot won't fall. North Texas comes up with it, and a foul on Stitch.
Well, tonight, you see Wooten had a big game, too. 13 points. They helped get the Mean Green to the next round, and got ourselves a good one here, all locked up at 34.
Amaya Brandon checking in for North Texas. They're going to have to use more of their bench than they usually do. Layup falls inside. Layup falls inside. Lampkin continuing her strong start to this one.
Troy did a good job of frustrating her in the first quarter, but not here in the second. And she was a dead-eye shooter, and she drains a 3.
Imani Jenkins bombs away. Trojans retake the lead. Inside, and the layup goes for Brannon. Inside, and the layup goes for Brannon. 38-37. Morris, step back, 3. No. Rebound, Stitch Guyon saves it from going out of bounds, but can't reel it in. Morris, step back, 3. No. Rebound, Stitch Guyon saves it from going out of bounds, but can't reel it in. North Texas on the attack. Driving in, Price. Mo Jackson is there to deny, but Lampkin collects the rebound and scores. 40-37. Lampkin's got 16. Trojans with the basketball trailing by 3 and a turnover. Stitch was looking for checking in for Guyon and Jackson. North Texas leading by 3 with the ball. Corner 3 on the way, short. And a foul against North Texas.
And I think that is going to go on to Misha Lampkin, her first.
First foul against Lampkin, second against North Texas in the quarter. As the Troy Trojans cross the timeline. Dyer is fouled.
That's significant. She's been the one defending Shalana Wagner. We'll see who they put on Wagner. It may give her some one-on-one opportunity.
Deck has played the vast majority of this first half for North Texas. Wagner inside to Niawo. Niawo finds Jenkins outside. Jenkins looking to create space. Now she'll give to Zay. Outside to Bree. Peguero, pull up from the free throw line. Yes. It's cooking with the mid-range. Driving in, that's Hardaway. Good to see her back in the game. Three-pointer from North Texas. Bounces out. Driving in, that's Hardaway. Good to see her back in the game. Three-pointer from North Texas. Bounces out. Trojans down one with the ball. Chance to retake the lead. Jenkins, three. No. Rebound, Troy. Jenkins gets her own rebound. Flips to Peguero for three. Off target. Troy saves that one from going out of bounds, but just
is Zay Dyer's rebounds. She's got 4, match the record for the Trojans. The next one, we'll give it to her.
Stolen away. Miyawo intercepts.
She's got 4, match the record for the Trojans. The next one, we'll give it to her.
Stolen away. Miyawo intercepts that one. Here come the Trojans. Dyer tried to get it ahead to Jenkins.
Passes there, and instead Troy commits their 11th turnover here in the first half.
North Texas leading 40-39.
And they will try to take the final shot of the half.
Hardaway at the logo. 8 on the shot clock. Lampkin at the elbow. Is she fouled? She travels. 4.5 seconds left in the quarter, and they'll bring it in.
It'll be Peguero instead,
Ahead to
and she'll
Peguero.
bring it up.
Peguero has to regather. She'll launch from half court. She gets the backboard, but not much else. Right? They both had the rest advantage. No such thing in this one. Both these teams played at the same time earlier this week. Trojans with the ball to begin the second half as Shalana Wagner is called for the offensive foul.
An elbow to the nose. The staff taking a look at her. That's certainly first thought is to hope she's okay. As far as the game goes, that would be just a tremendous loss. Just a tremendous loss for the Mean Green if she can't come back. Hardaway trying to pick up the slack, though, gets a drive and a bucket.
Basket cut and the layup for Hardaway. Trojans down 3. Peguero driving in. Leaves it short. Niawo pulls down the offensive rebound and the putback. Look for the Trojans to attack the glass with Lampkin not on the floor.
Yeah, you got to think that's where they'll go. They'll try to get down low. They get a bucket with Fortuna at that time.
3 ball on the way for North Texas. No.
Fortuna at that time.
3 ball on the way for North Texas. No. Trojans pull down the rebound. Wagner ahead to Zay Dyer. Catches it in stride. And finishes.
Touchdown strike from Wagner to Dyer.
So that's a play action.
Hitch and go.
3 ball. North Texas. No. Rebound Troy. Trojans. Action.
Hitch and go.
3 ball. North Texas. No. Rebound Troy. Trojans pushing the tempo. 3-on-2 advantage. Baez in the corner to Wagner. Inside to Zay Dyer. What a feed from Wagner and what a finish from Dyer.
To take advantage of the absence of Lampkin right now, and they're able to do it with success early.
Ball nearly gets away from Talley. She's working on Niawo. Blocked. Fortuna Niawo rejects it. The ball nearly gets away from Talley. She's working on Niawo. Blocked. Fortuna Niawo rejects it. The Trojans on the move. Ahead to Baez underneath. Baez can't finish. Rebound Troy. Baez uses the window. No. Dyer tried to save it from going out of bounds. Instead, North Texas comes up with it. On the run out. Layup.
The pack gets the finish.
45-44 as the Trojans looking to go up and down. Knocked out of Baez's hands. It'll stay with Troy. Hard. Tight game so far. Troy had a 6-point lead early in the second. It's been a 1-possession game for most of this one. Fight down low.
Can get back in the game.
Lampkin continuing to be worked on the trainer's table as Niawo misses, but Zay Dyer pulls down the offensive rebound, the record-setting offensive rebound, and scores.
Gets the record on an offensive rebound and putback. How many times has she done that over her course of her career? You get the graphic there. Just broken the D1 record for single-season rebounds at 355.
Congratulations to Zay Dyer, breaking a in Trojans D1 history. North Texas with the basketball to resume play with the Trojans leading by 5, and a foul down low around the basket.
Deck's been active, but she's been a struggle for her here at the free throw line, and she bangs.
For North Texas. Deck leaves the second one short. Empty trip to the free throw line. Deck leaves the second one short. Empty trip to the free throw line. As the Troy Trojans look to bring it across the timeline. Niawo splits the defense, finds Zay Dyer under the basket. Collision.
Niawo pressing the action and giving it up to her fellow big at the last minute. Dyer's got 14 now.
That's a 12-2 run for Troy, and they take their largest lead of the game, 7 points.
12-2 run since Lampkin went out of the game, I would think, too. That's going to coincide.
Price driving too strong, and a foul. Misses the first of 2, +%. Misses them both.
Coach Burton said, hey, we got to fight now. Got to fight. He's down by 7, and on defense, he realizes that this is some key minutes for his team.
Dyer finds Mo Jackson. It's stolen away. Dyer finds Mo Jackson. It's stolen away. Poked away from Dyer, and on the other side, that was Peguero. Hey, well, no, it was over. Three. Wooten, no. 3. Wooten, no.
Another Dyer rebound. Every one she gets adds to that record.
Trojans take it back. Peguero finds Stitch in the corner. Now Wagner resets the offense. Mo gets it inside to Zay, and Zay travels. Fortuna Niawo being worked on over on the trainer's table as well.
Yeah, she had a collision.
Offensive foul.
She had a collision.
Stitch Guyon drew that collision. Hardaway was the one called for the offensive foul, and the Trojans take it back, leading by 7. Dyer on the baseline. Back at the top to Wagner, finds Mo Jackson down low, and Mo Jackson, too big, too strong. She's in double figures, and the Trojan lead grows to 9, 53-44.
6th assist for Wagner, and she is finding those creases to get it down to the big post players for the Trojans.
Wagner composing the symphony right now, conducting the orchestra. As the mid-range shot falls for North Texas.
Wooten with another bucket. She's really got a nice stroke from about 8 to 10 feet out.
Guyon with Wooten in front of her. She'll pass to Jackson. Jackson up and won't fall. Zay Dyer grabs the offensive rebound and throws it out of bounds. She'll pass to Jackson. Jackson up and won't fall. Zay Dyer grabs the offensive rebound and throws it out of bounds. The Trojans up 7. Hardaway pulls up from the free throw line, won't fall. Offensive rebound, North Texas. As Bracken's able to go get that one. Jumper falls.
Nice turnaround with Dyer on her. She has to fade that one away and got it to go. And
Shalana trying for the behind-the-back pass, could not.
Down to a 5-point game with the basketball. Still 4.5 to go here in the third quarter.
Trojans got the lead up to 9. But North Texas fighting through it, and they'll go to the free throw line shooting. Got the lead up to 9. But North Texas fighting through it, and they'll go to the free throw line shooting.
Jackson, but stayed with it and gets to the free throw line.
First free throws of the game for Tally, and she hits. Going into that trip, she hits them both. North Texas responding after the Trojans went up 9. 6-0 run. Off Troy and out of bounds to further eat into this lead.
17 turnovers for Troy.
Stolen. Ball is loose. North Texas gets it back, and they'll say out of bounds. Last touch by North Texas. That was poked away by Wagner.
Might have got him break if you're Troy there, and that's what Coach Burton was upset about.
Might have been touched last by Shalana Wagner. You're absolutely right as the Trojans turn it over. Hardaway.
Burton was upset about.
Might have been touched last by Shalana Wagner. You're absolutely right as the Trojans turn it over. Hardaway intercepts. Bracken underneath. Turnaround shot off target. Rebound Troy. Shalana Wagner. What? Turn it over. Hardaway intercepts. Bracken underneath. Turnaround shot off target. Rebound Troy. Shalana Wagner. What a rebound to go get that one. Wagner pushing it up the floor. Pagero back to Wagner for three. Bullseye. Long distance call. 6-point Trojan lead.
It was a good job by Pagero, too, to clear and then get it back to her in good shape.
Fourth made three of the game for the Trojans, two of them from Wagner, as Stitch guy free throws attempted after intentional or technical fouls, and all four of them were missed in this game as Wooten up to 10 points in the game for Wooten, make it 11. Second player in double figures for the Mean Green alongside Lampkin. Pagero brings it across, now Wagner. Inside to Mo Jackson, turnaround from Jackson off the window and in. Jackson off the window and in. Mo Jackson making serious noise under the basket.
I got to tell you, with Lampkin out, that's going to be a matchup that Troy can exploit.
Three ball on the way, no. Rebound Zay Dyer. 6-point. Three ball on the way, no. Rebound Zay Dyer. 6-point Troy lead. Shalana Wagner to the basket, uses the window and scores with heavy grease tonight. Troy lead back to 8, 60-52. Foul underneath called against the range jumper at the free throw line there, and whistle for the foul to make it a 7-point game. Kyla Deck, the senior from Frisco, Texas.
Athletics all the way around. Certainly a lot of good basketball players in the state, and they've gotten their share of them. This is a good North Texas team.
Blocking foul charged. To close on the charge, but referees will call it a blocking foul. Second on Hardaway in the game. Inside to Dyer, outside to Wagner, and she was out of bounds. Gives it back to North Texas after Wagner stepped out of bounds. North Texas will push.
You see that from time to time with players. They drop that step back or their foot back to try to make that first step, and steps out of bounds.
Deck, mid-range jumper, leaves it short. Rebound Troy, and a foul. Oh no, they'll set
back to try to make that first step, and steps out of bounds.
Deck, mid-range jumper, leaves it short. Rebound Troy, and a foul. Oh no, they'll set.
That's borderline.
The little shuffle of the feet there is enough to call the travel on Baez. Deck, turnaround. I think Wagner got a hand on that one. The Trojans take it back. Feet there is enough to call the travel on Baez. Deck, turnaround. I think Wagner got a hand on that one. The Trojans take it back. 6-point lead for Troy. Shalana Wagner hurries it up. Baez looking to get it into Jackson. Back out. No, Jackson keeps it, and a held ball. Possession arrow.
At the held ball and the possession because of the possession arrow.
21st Troy turnover of the game. Yeah. Mid-range jumper, no. Imani Jenkins pulls it down. Here comes the Trojans.
Because of the possession arrow.
21st Troy turnover of the game. Yeah. Mid-range jumper, no. Imani Jenkins pulls it down. Here comes the Trojans. Ahead to Zay Dyer.
How many times have we seen that tonight? The third time at least.
Zay Dyer running the skinny post. And the Trojans connect for the basket. 16 points for Zay Dyer. Troy lead back to 8. Foul. Jenkins trying to follow Wooten, and they'll get game for North Texas.
She makes the first of
missed 10 of their first 13 free throws in this game.
Starting to make them now, though. Starting to make them now, though.
Started to find the range. They've hit 8 in a row after missing 10 of their first 13. 6-point game, final minute of the third quarter. Ashley Baez with it. Double dribble.
She did, right in front of us.
That was turnover in the final minute of the third quarter, and North Texas trailing by 6. Takes the ball back. Hardaway driving in. Trojan Swarmer, she'll get it back outside to Deck. Back to Hardaway. 3. Yes. Yes. North Texas fighting back after the Trojans built the lead to 9. Zay Dyer. The no look finds big business underneath.
Looked like Jocelyn Moore was trying to deny the pass, and Dyer just went back door.
Trojans have made 5 straight shots. The turnover is the bigger issue for the Troy offense. Troy's made nearly 60% of their shots in this game. 3 ball, North Texas, no. Rebound Dyer, and the Troy Trojans take a 5-point lead into the fourth quarter here in Trojan Arena. WNIT Super 16 action. Troy 64, North Texas 59.
You got the tickets?
Vivid Seats has legit tickets for legit fans. From concerts to sports and everything in between. Vivid Seats makes scoring great deals on great seats. Fast, easy, and reliable. When it's something you can't miss, Vivid Seats doesn't miss. With the only ticket company in the game that rewards you for buying. Vivid Seats, official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Only the ServiceNow platform connects every corner of your business, putting AI to work for people.
HR?
Yeah.
IT?
Yeah.
R&D?
Yep.
OMG?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's the department I work in.
All right. Enough of that.
I know it take more, so I don't care about what others do. No one causing trouble when I'm drafted to the W. I've been working hard, they act like they don't see 10-hour days. No, I got the juice with NIL, I'm sipping Pirate. It take more, it take 4 when you soar to your core. I got ore on the court, from the port, past the torch. Yeah, they know I'm the sickest, now they gotta turn their doses up. I know how I feel to wear that ring and throw that trophy up. It take more, it take 4, it take more.
Oh, this looks bad, Harris. We're probably going to have to amputate.
I'll get some 3D images to see how bad it really is.
I don't care how many Ds you use. His career's over.
Relax, Coach. There's no tear. He'll be fine.
Amazing.
Innovation changes everything.
What about Bobby?
Nah.
With one investment, you can access the NASDAQ 100 innovators who are rethinking the world. Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and more in prospectus at Invesco.com.
Inside Trojan Arena, Jerry Miller and Dan Peck courtside on the campus of Troy University for the Super 16 of the WNIT. Troy leading North Texas 64-59 as we get ready to start the fourth.
Game very much in doubt. North Texas was exhorted to fight by their coach after their star player, Tamisha Lampkin, went out with a shot to the nose, and they have fought. They cut a 9-point lead down to the 5-point difference that we see right now. We'll start the fourth quarter. Troy will have the basketball.
Trojans scored 25 points in that third quarter on 12 of 16 shooting. Trojans with the basketball to begin the fourth. Wagner drives in and draws a foul.
We were looking at the numbers in that break, and you look at some of the numbers, you wonder how Troy's not running away with this one. 35 to 21 advantage in rebounds. Troy has turned it over 22 times.
Just 12 turnovers for North. Troy lead is 6. North Texas with the basketball early in this fourth quarter. Tally, elbow, jumper, no. Rebound, and that's off Dyer and out of bounds.
A big third quarter with Lampkin out. She had 12 points in that third quarter.
Dyer's third quarter is a pretty good game for a lot of players. 12 points, 5 rebounds. Turnaround shot from Wooten goes.
Now, after that jumper, just keeping this North Texas team not just close, but within 4 now.
Mean Green hanging in there, down 4. Miawo outside to Baez. Baez fakes 3. No. Rebound, North Texas. Outside to Baez. Baez fakes 3. No. Rebound, North Texas. Tally able to get it ahead. North Texas will score on the run out. 2-point game. North Texas doing a good job attacking after the missed shot. Now Troy turns it over.
To the flow of the game at all. He'll take a seat and Guyon will come in.
23rd turnover of the game for the Trojans. Moore elevates. That one is, I don't know if Troy. Moore elevates. That one is, I don't know if Troy deflected that one. And they'll call a travel. North Texas will quickly bring it in and keep playing. And look as Lampkin looking like she'll check back in.
Wow, what an inspiration that should be for the Mean Green. She's got an apparatus.
Texas's next loss is her last game as a college basketball player. Not hard to believe she wants to be out there for it. Stitch, corner 3. Too strong, rebound Troy. Bo Jackson saved it from going out of bounds, finds Zay. Working on Lampkin, outside to Stitch. Mo, corner 3. Leaves it short, Guyon grabs the rebound. Stitch Guyon, can't hit. Rebound Mo underneath, it's gonna go out of bounds, last touch.
Protect that injured nose. She took a real shot. That shows you some heart right there.
Just 1 point for Troy in this fourth quarter as Peguero launches. Off target. Rebound North Texas and a foul called on Troy in this fourth quarter as Peguero launches. Off target. Rebound North Texas and a foul called on Troy.
Chance to tie or take the lead.
Things have cooled for the Troy offense in this fourth quarter, and North Texas with the ball down 2. Price flips to Hardaway. Hardaway. Back outside to Deck. Guyon defending Deck. Travel. Deck trying to 65-63. Trojans up 2. Shalana Wagner will bring it across for Troy. Stolen. Deck. Shalana Wagner will bring it across for Troy. Stolen. Deck poked it away from Wagner, came up with it, leading the break. Mo Jackson, what a recovery. Get out of my office.
Deck on the far side of the rim, spun and blocked the shot on the other side.
Absolutely not. Wagner, spin move, drives in, and draws the foul under. Wagner's 1 of 3 from the stripe today on the season, 60%, and she makes the first of. Dyer's got a team high 18. Wagner hits both free throws. Drama-free trip to the free throw line there for the Trojans, and the lead is 4. North Texas with the basketball. It's Wooten. Over to Moore, getting it inside to Lampkin, working on Zay. Lampkin is fouled. And these are two big ones for the senior.
Got a little bit of a different shot. She releases it really low, but gets arc on it and makes both of them.
Didn't look like a 62% shooter on that one. 2 free throws for Lampkin. Zay, 3. Off target, rebound, North Texas. Zay, 3. Off target, rebound, North Texas. Wooten driving in, contact, and the foul. Third foul against Zay Dyer in the game. Desiree Wooten can't complete the three-point play, but North Texas comes away with a rebound. In a tie game, under 6 minutes left. Lampkin working on Zay. She'll throw to the baseline. Travel. To tie the game at 67. North Texas last led early in the third quarter. Jenkins back to Wagner. Tight defense as Niawo fakes it. She'll drive in. Jenkins comes up with it and finishes off glass. And Imani Jenkins finishes.
Niawo was trying to get it to Jackson, just a little bit too firm on the pass. It's off her hands, but Jenkins is there to clean it up.
Trying to get it inside, stolen away by Niawo.
It's good anticipation from Niawo. She read that pass. They were trying to get it down to Lampkin, and she just stepped in front and picked it off.
Broke on it like a defensive back and takes it away. Wagner to the basket, layup won't fall. Rebound, North Texas. It was poked away from the defensive back and takes it away. Wagner to the basket, layup won't fall. Rebound, North Texas. It was poked away from Niawo, and North Texas comes up with it. Ball is loose. Deck brings it across to Wooten underneath. Mo Jackson is there. Out of bounds, last touched by
Texas Mean Green. But boy, this Mean Green team has fought. They've kept it close. Lampkin's return to the game. They've got the basketball down too.
Foul underneath as basically the entire third quarter came back early in the fourth. This is the first, make that the 12th miss of the game from the free throw line. Missed them both of the game from the free throw line. Missed them both. Trojans lead by 2. With the basketball as we approach the 4-minute mark. Zay Dyer. Inside to Niawo. Fade away from Niawo. Too strong. Rebound, North Texas. Inside to Niawo. Fade away from Niawo. Too strong. Rebound, North Texas. Mean Green with a chance to tie or take the lead, and a foul underneath is called. Tuna Niawo's second. And Lampkin goes back to the free throw line. 28 free throw attempts of the game for North Texas. Lampkin misses the second after making the first for North Texas. Lampkin misses the second after making the first, and that was knocked away from Zay Dyer. Trojans get it across on the timeline. Nearly a turnover in the backcourt.
Boy, really careless with the passes right now. Very fortunate to still have possession here.
Jenkins, step back from the baseline, yes. Heavy artillery from Imani Jenkins, and the Trojan lead back to 3. 3 ball on the way, no. Rebound, out of bounds, last touch by Troy. Deck.
Secured, it'll be a 20-second shot clock for North Texas.
Lampkin working on Mo Jackson. Turnaround shot, leaves it short.
Jackson didn't get the block there, but she certainly impacted the shot. She's got 7 blocks in the game.
Wagner walks it across the timeline. She'll give to Jenkins, inside to Jackson, outside to Jenkins, stolen. Deck came up with that one. Mo Jackson was trying to... She'll give to Jenkins, inside to Jackson, outside to Jenkins, stolen. Deck came up with that one. Mo Jackson was trying to get it back to Amani Jenkins. Layup inside goes for North Texas. Will elude the defense and score.
It all started with a turnover.
Timeout. Coach Rigby wants to talk with her. Point game. North Texas hasn't led since seconds into the third quarter. Troy with the basketball. Pagero, runner. Yes.
Wow. What a
yes.
Wow. What a shot.
Big shot, Bree.
She was just looking to draw contact there, but got rewarded with a floater that fell.
Troy lead back to 3. Ball is loose, stolen by the Trojans.
Got rewarded with a floater that fell.
Troy lead back to 3. Ball is loose, stolen by the Trojans. Pagero gets the errant pass, and that's going to go off. As North Texas brings it up, down 3. Hardaway, 3. No, leaves it short. Rebound Troy. Can extend a 3-point lead as Shalana Wagner brings it across the timeline. Wooten defending her tight. Pagero in the corner. Hardaway in front of her. Stolen as Pagero is looking for Zay Dyer. Pagero in the corner. Hardaway in front of her. Stolen as Pagero is looking for Zay Dyer. North Texas takes it away. Hardaway inside to Lampkin working on Mo. Hardaway layup, yes.
The defense and lay it in.
They
were looking for her all the way, Dan.
A 1-point game. Sorry about that, Jerry, but a 1-point game after the Lampkin basket. She's got 21 in this one. Wagner. Offensive foul.
They want her to touch the basketball. Wooten's had the hot hand of late, and now foul right out front.
Bree Pagero.
Only a minute 21 to go.
Ariana Hardaway ties the game
at the free throw line, but they've gotten there. Now all of a sudden they've heated up at the line.
Both free throws go. 74-73. Pagero with the basketball for the Trojans. She'll get it inside to Jackson. Jackson off the window, no. Rebound Dyer. Dyer out of bounds, last touch by North Texas. She'll get it inside to Jackson. Jackson off the window, no. Rebound Dyer. Dyer out of bounds, last touch by North Texas. Trailing by 1. Wagner outside to Dyer. Ten on the shot clock. Inside to Jackson. Working on Lampkin. Off the window, no. Jackson gets the rebound. She's fouled, and she'll go back to the free throw. Inside to Jackson. Working on Lampkin. Off the window, no. Jackson gets the rebound. She's fouled, and she'll go back to the free throw of this basketball game. Trojans. Mo misses the second. Tie game. Mo misses the second. Tie game. And a timeout on the... Starts to make some noise. North Texas with the basketball. Hardaway. Mo Jackson sends it back like cold soup. North Texas. Lampkin gets it off the inbound. So inside looking for Mo. No, Lampkin grabs the rebound. Out of bounds. Timeout. Timeout. Deck will bring it in for North Texas. Wooten has it. Wooten driving in. Wagner's there. Back to Deck. 9 on the shot clock. Deck drives on Baez. And they will call a foul. Frisco, Texas. Deck misses the first of 2. Deck hits the second. Trojans.
Boys got 29 turnovers, cannot afford the 30th.
Wooten, Deck, Lampkin, Price, and Talley as the Trojans inbound it. Wagner takes it. Wagner uses the screen from Jackson. She'll drive. Looking to Jenkins for 3. Off target. Rebound fought for. Jenkins gets it underneath and she's fouled. Imani Jackson. She'll drive. Looking to Jenkins for 3. Off target. Rebound fought for. Jenkins gets it underneath and she's fouled. Imani Jenkins. Jenkins makes the first.
Time to advance the basketball.
Second free throw on the way, and Jenkins misses the second. Ball is loose, and there's going to be a timeout, but there's not much time left on the floor.
0.4 seconds on the clock.
They'll
look at that.
They're going to review, but the ball did not immediately go to a North Texas player. It was off of Jackson, which means there could be less time on the clock than the 2.5 that was listed
under review for timing error.
When the shot went up. North Texas is telling the referees they're going to inbound it right in front of us.
Now the key is at 0.4, you don't have time to catch and shoot. It's got to be a lob down low and a tap. If they put a couple of more tenths of a second on there, you do have time to catch and shoot.
Imani Jenkins makes 1 of 2 to tie the game at 75. Officials will take a look at the replay and decide.
I think the time's pretty close.
I mean, some time they just put half a second back on the clock. Yeah, point 9.
That's big because you can lob. It'd have to be quick, but you do have time to catch and shoot the ball with 0.9 seconds.
0.9 on the clock after the Trojans nearly grabbed the offensive rebound. Mo Jackson was there. Ball skipped off of Mo. And now North Texas with less than a second on the clock and a chance to win this one.
This is where that rule that in women's game that allows them to advance the basketball is huge. It's a lot different trying to lob it down low from the front court than it is from the back court.
Trojans cannot foul with North Texas in the bonus.
A good call here. They'll move Dyer over to get in front of Wooten.
Wooten throws it underneath, and that ball's going to get away from Lampkin, and that's how to the nose injury. She'll tip it off against Zay Dyer, and it's controlled by North Texas. Hardaway with the basketball for the Mean Green. She'll give to Talley. Back to Hardaway. That one nearly slipped away as Wooten chases it down. Lampkin at the elbow. 3. Deck. Made 3 of the game for North Texas, and they take a 3-point lead early in overtime. Mo Jackson at the top looking for Zay Dyer, and Dyer is fouled by Lampkin.
From the Mean Green player and gave themselves a chance to tie the ball game.
Dyer shooting a pair of free throws. Dyer misses the second after making the first. North Texas up 2 with the basketball in the opening minute of overtime. Jenkins comes out to defend Hardaway. Now she'll give to Wooten, who elevates in the lane. Zay Dyer knocked it away. North Texas finds it. Talley chases it down.
Troy goes zone here in overtime.
Lampkin working on Mo Jackson, and she scores. Range and put that one in off the window. 4-point lead for the Mean Green. Jackson at the elbow. Working on Tally, stolen.
Good play by Decker.
Jackson at the elbow. Working on Tally, stolen.
Good play by Decker from behind.
Now Hardaway on the move. Jenkins is there to contest. Trojans take it away.
Good block.
Now Hardaway on the move. Jenkins is there to contest. Trojans take it away.
Good block by Jenkins to turn it away.
Troy on the run with numbers. Wagner leaves the jumper short, but Zay Dyer is there to collect the offensive rebound and score. 2-point game. Inside to Lampkin. And the foul.
Jackson from behind, and she just dropped it in between them.
Lampkin hits the free throw. Lampkin hits the free throw. What a player. 26 points.
27 now with the
make it 27. Mo Jackson has it. Looking for help. She'll throw it to Zay. Step back jumper from Dyer. Short. Trojan offense seems out of sorts.
They are
Here
out
in
of
overtime. North Texas with a 5-point lead on the ball.
Coach Rigby just absolutely livid that the foul wasn't called on against Mo Jackson.
Hardaway, 3, no.
Absolutely livid that the foul wasn't called on against Mo Jackson.
Hardaway, 3, no. Trojans would have been in big trouble if Hardaway hit that. Instead, Zay Dyer blocking.
5-point game. Troy desperately needs these free throws to try to get it back to a one-possession game.
Dyer rattles.
Catch and release. Makes them both.
I think it's 17th double-double of the season for Dyer. 83-80. Trojans down 3. North Texas. Hardaway. To Tally. Deck. 3. No. Yes. Bounces up and bounces in. Not so fast as North Texas takes a 6-point lead. Pagero 3. Bullseye. Bullseye. And the Trojans needed that one. Deck driving in. Elevates, leaves it short. Rebound North Texas.
She didn't draw iron, so the shot clock did not reset.
Turnover. Trying to get as the Trojans bring it across. Wagner driving in off the window. No. Rebound controlled by Troy. To Bree for 3. No. Troy grabs the rebound. Rebound controlled by Troy. To Bree for 3. No. Troy grabs the rebound. Rebound controlled by Troy. To Bree for 3. No. Troy grabs the rebound. Coming up on the final minute of overtime with the Trojans down 3. Wagner using the screen. She'll drive to the basket. Layup off the rim. Wagner using the screen. She'll drive to the basket. Layup off the rim. Great work by Wagner to get loose down low, but could not hit. Would have made it a 1-point game. Hardaway. Now it's Wooten. Inside to Lampkin. Trojan defense is there. Lampkin off the window. No. Here come the Trojans. Inside to Lampkin. Trojan defense is there. Lampkin off the window. No. Here come the Trojans. Trailing by 3. Pagero to the basket. And 1. Good. Pagero at the free throw line with a chance to tie it for the Trojans. And she hits it.
Free throw shooter. Only got there once and made both of them.
Wonder how aggressive North Texas is going to be willing to be today. Kicked ball from Pagero, trying to bring it in. We're signaling to the timekeeper. Trying to bring it in. Hardaway gets it back with Peguero defending her. Shot clock is off in a tie game. North Texas will play for the last shot.
Troy's going to just try to deny. No foul now.
Lampkin. Dribble handoff. Wooten elevates. Leaves it short. Rebound. The Troy Trojans, did they call a foul? Dribble handoff. Wooten elevates. Leaves it short. Rebound. The Troy Trojans, did they call a foul?
It's just a matter of whether Baez can get one of them to fall.
2 free throws coming for Ashley Baez, and she makes the first of 2.
And now has put up possibly the winning free throw.
Second free throw coming for Baez, and she hits them both.
Length of the floor.
North Texas is out of timeouts. They'll have to get it in, and that's the end of the game.